Okay. So today we are going to see some more example based on eigenvalues and eigenvectors. Okay. So here, last time also we have seen certain examples in which we have taken the variation of the characteristic equation. Either you can consider it via definition, that is determinant of a minus lambda is equal to 0, or you can have that S1, S2, S3 method, right, where S1 is represented by trace of A, S2 that is sum of minors of diagonal elements, and S3 as determinant of A for 3 cross 3 matrix, and for 2 cross 2 it is S1 as trace of A and S2 as determinant of A, right? That is what we have seen. So today I am going to finish this topic eigenvalues and eigenvectors, in which we are going to consider these examples. From this example, first let me consider example 1 and example 3. Example 1 deals with the eigenvalues of a matrix, whereas in 3 you are asked to find out eigenvectors of the same matrix. So we'll do simultaneously this example. So let me start with it. So here the exercise is find eigenvalues and eigenvectors of A is equal to, the given matrix is 5, 3, 1, 3, right? So one by one we can perform these steps, in which we'll first find out the characteristic equation, second the eigenvalues, and corresponding eigenvectors would be the third step as a solution of this example. So in this case I can write the characteristic equation of A is given by, since it is 2 cross 2 matrix, so left hand side of the equation will start with lambda square minus S1 lambda plus S2 is equal to 0, where, as I have said just now, S1 is nothing but trace of A, and in this case it is 5 plus 3, sum of the diagonal elements means 8, and S2 that is determinant of A, and in this case it is 15 minus 3, that is 12. So therefore lambda square minus 8 lambda plus 12 is equal to 0. So this is the characteristic equation of A. Now when we find out its roots, then they are called the eigenvalues. So you can see that 12 can be decomposed as 6 and 2, so such that their sum is 8. So two factors of this equation will be lambda minus 6, lambda minus 2 is equal to 0, and hence lambda is equal to 2 comma 6, means two distinct eigenvalues we are having of a matrix A, which are the eigenvalues of A, right? Next step is eigenvector. So now you have to follow, or you have to stick to one pattern, that every time we will start this eigenvector case as let capital X, since it is 2 cross 2 matrix, so I have to consider two variable which is non-zero. Let X be this matrix such that the equation matrix A minus lambda I X has to be 0 matrix. Let me give this as star. So in each case we are going to use this star equation, right? So here I can write case 1. I can write for lambda is equal to 2, that is the first eigenvalue, star becomes, so A minus lambda I, where lambda is equal to 2, then in the original matrix the diagonal elements will be subtracted by 2, So this will become 5 minus 2, that is 3, 3, 1, 3 minus 2, that is 1. So the A minus lambda I matrix will be 3, 3, 1, 1, right? So in that case, star will become 3, 3, 1, 1. X, Y is equal to 0 matrix, which is column matrix of order 2 cross 1. So therefore I can write 3x plus 3y is equal to 0, which is nothing but, if I consider 3 common, then this is x plus y is equal to 0. Second equation is x plus y is equal to 0, which is same as this one also. So either you can solve it through the simultaneous equation method, or if you represent its augmented matrix, then this can be easily converted to the row echelon form as 1 1 0 0 by just performing one operation on R2, that is R2 minus R1. So now from this one I can say I have to choose y as some scalar quantity k belongs to R, and therefore x is equal to minus y, that is minus k. So in that case, capital X, which is eigenvector corresponding to lambda is equal to 2, that is xy is nothing but k times minus 1 and 1. And of course I have to choose now k from R minus 0, because 0 will give you the 0 matrix, and x, that is the eigenvector we are choosing, has to be non-zero eigenvector. So we will choose our k from R minus 0. Now for second case, lambda is equal to 6, you quickly find out the eigenvectors and let me know the answer once you get it. In that case, you can start like this. For lambda is equal to 6, again star becomes, और नीचे पूरा एक्सप्रेशन लिखिए और सॉल्व कीजिए और मुझे बताइए आंसर क्या मिलेगा. Honestly tell me how many of you are sitting with the note and pen and you are solving all these questions with me.
Even ma'am, can I give the answer?
Just a minute. There are 33 students. So what about other 7 people? They are also joining, but they are. देखिए आपको ऑफलाइन टीचिंग में, ऑफलाइन एग्जामिनेशन में ऑलरेडी एक मैसेज मिल गया है कि मैथमेटिक्स इज नॉट द सब्जेक्ट व्हेन यू गो थ्रू इट एंड यू आर एबल टू आंसर ऑल दोज क्वेश्चंस इन द ऑफलाइन एग्जामिनेशन मोड. You have to do it by yourself. मैथमेटिक्स सब्जेक्ट जब भी करते हो तो नोट और पेन लेके ही पूरे एग्जाम्पल्स कंसीडर करने पड़ेंगे. आप जस्ट उसको पढ़ जाएंगे, दैट इज नॉट द केस फॉर मैथमेटिक्स सब्जेक्ट. और उसका आपको रिफ्लेक्शन ऑलरेडी मिल चुका है इन योर ऑफलाइन एग्जामिनेशन ऑफ द फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर. सो प्लीज practice these examples with me, as well as I will upload the practice work examples by today itself, so that you can have the idea about each and every concept. Okay, so you have to solve it by your own. Yes, anyone is having any answer or question? What is the eigenvector corresponding to lambda is equal to 6?
even
3 1
3
multiplied by
3 1.
Yes, that is the correct one. It is belonging to R minus 0, right? So in that case, eigenspace can be considered as scalar multiple of this one and this one. This one will be the corresponding eigenspace, right? Very good. The next one is this one. Find eigenvalues for the matrix A is equal to this matrix. Quickly tell me what will be the eigenvalues.
And diagonal elements.
Shrey is saying that diagonal elements will be the eigenvalues. आप में से कितने लोग हैं जो जल्दी जल्दी कंप्यूटेशन में पढ़ गए without seeing the matrix? If you observe this matrix, you are given upper triangular matrix. And in the last lecture itself, we have seen the property that whenever you have diagonal matrix or upper triangular or lower triangular matrix, at that time the eigenvalues of such a matrix are precisely the diagonal elements, and therefore in this case lambda is 3, 6 and 2. तो सीधा ही वो लग मत जाइए कि ये मेथड हमें पता है तो जल्दी 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 एटलीस्ट ऑब्जर्व दी मैट्रिक्स कि मैट्रिक्स क्या है, right? So here if this is asked in 1 mark or 2 mark question with the descriptive answer, then you should write, since the given matrix is the triangular matrix and we know that from the property of the eigenvalues that for triangular matrix eigenvalues are precisely the diagonal elements, therefore eigenvalues of this matrix is 3, 6 and 2, right? This we have already done. Since this is 3 cross 3 matrix, can I give it this as homework? Will you do it at home? Because I want to concentrate on 3 cross 3 matrices.
Yes, ma'am.
So please do it at home, okay? If you are not getting, let me know, I will solve it for you. So please do this 4th example at home. This we have done in the last class, please check.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, this is already done. So let me start with the 6th example, right? So 6th example is find eigenvalues and eigenvectors of A is equal to 1, minus 6, minus 4, 0, 4, 2 and 0, minus 6, minus 3. So in the solution, again we'll first find out characteristic equation, then its roots and then the corresponding eigenvectors, right? So the first step is the characteristic equation of A is given by, definition से जाओगे या second method से? Second method will be more appropriate, so let me consider it. So where S1, that is, what is S1? Trace of A. So in this case, trace of A means 1 plus 4 plus minus 3, that means this one will be 2. S2, that is M11 plus M22 plus M33. क्या होगा? कंप्यूट करिए. What is this S2?
One.
Every one of you are getting it as 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Very good, very good. And what about determinant?
0.
Zero.
Zero.
क्योंकि ये कॉलम के अकॉर्डिंग आप डिटरमिनेंट फाइंड आउट करोगे तो M11 0 हो रहा है, तो दैट्स व्हाई दिस विल बी, डिटरमिनेंट विल बी आल्सो 0, राइट? ओके, M22 जिन लोगों को समझ में नहीं आया है उनके लिए लेट मी जस्ट शो यू कि M11 दैट इज दिस वन, तो रेस्ट ऑफ द सब मैट्रिक्स विल बी -12 plus 12, तो इट इज 0. देन व्हेन यू कंसीडर द M22, so M22 is nothing but submatrix this one, so its determinant is -3 plus 0. So here minus 3, and when you consider M3 3, so corresponding rows and columns are deleted, then you will have plus 4. So this is 1. Yeah, so now this equation will become plus, let me change the color, plus S2 lambda. S2 lambda means 1 into lambda minus S3 is equal to 0. So implies I can write this as lambda into lambda square minus 2 lambda plus 1 is equal to 0. That means this is nothing but the perfect square of lambda minus 1 is equal to 0, and hence the value of lambda is 0, 1, 1. So now we have the case where eigenvalues are repeated in nature. Up to now we have seen the examples which are corresponds to distinct eigenvalues, but now we have the case where eigenvalues are repeated in nature. That means when we find out the eigenvectors, we need to consider only two cases, though given matrix is of order 3 cross 3. So one is corresponds to lambda is equal to 0 and one is corresponds to lambda is equal to 1. But in that case, we'll have only two eigenvectors of 3 cross 3 square matrix. So what about the third eigenvector? 3 cross 3 है तो तीन eigenvectors तो मिलने चाहिए ना? Let us see this. So I will write here which are eigenvalues of A. So next we will consider eigenvectors, right? So for eigenvectors I need to consider, let capital X is equal to, here given matrix is 3 cross 3, so x, y, z, it has to be non-zero such that A minus lambda I x is equal to 0 matrix. Let us give this as star. Then for lambda is equal to 0, star becomes, तो ओरिजिनल मैट्रिक्स है उसमें भी लैम्बडा इज इक्वल टू 0 ले लोगे आप जब भी, तो दिस ओरिजिनल मैट्रिक्स विल नॉट बी अफेक्टेड बाय द न्यू मैट्रिक्स सिंस योर लैम्बडा इज 0. So entire identity matrix will become a 0 matrix. Subtraction of any matrix with 0 matrix is the matrix itself. Therefore, in this case, it will be seen as the given matrix, that is this one, 0, 4, 2, 0, minus 6, minus 3. Capital X, which is x, y, z, is equal to 0, 0, 0. So therefore you can write the simultaneously all the equations, means in this case x minus 6y minus 4z is equal to 0, then we'll have 4y plus 2y is equal to 0, and the last one is minus 6y minus 3z is equal to 0. So this system is same as the system x minus 6y minus 4z is equal to 0. If I consider 2 common, then this is 2y plus z is equal to 0. Here minus 3 common, then this is also same. So now either you can simultaneously solve this equation or you can go through the augmented matrix. But since these elements are already 0, this is leading one. This row can be considered as 1 plus 1 by 2 as a coefficient of y and z respectively, and this can be made 0. So directly you can have this matrix as a in row echelon form. So I can write directly the value of z as a scalar k. I hope that you will not mind if I directly write down let z is equal to k here, or should I go for the augmented matrix and then row echelon form? Tell me.
No,
This
ma'am,
is
it
fine
is
now.
fine.
This is fine, no? Fine. So let z is equal to k, where k is in R. Therefore, by back substitution, y is equal to minus z by 2. So to avoid the fraction I will write here z as 2k instead of k, so that I can have the y value in terms of scalar multiple of k, and x is equal to 6y plus 4z from the first equation. So 6 into value of y, that is minus k, plus 4 into value of z, that is 2k. So this is nothing but 6k plus 8k, minus 6k plus 8k, so that is 2k. And therefore in this case x, y and z as scalar matrix of x, that is 2k, y, that is minus k, and z, that is 2k, where k belongs to r minus 0. Why I have neglected 0 in this case? Why each time while writing the eigenvector I am taking k belongs to r minus 0?
Ma'am, because we are considering eigenvector as non-zero vector.
Yes, because we are considering eigenvector as a non-zero vector. Therefore, if k is equal to 0, then this will become a zero matrix. In that case, there is no notion of eigenvector, right? So, each and every time whenever you write an eigenvector, and if it is a scalar multiple matrix, then scalar matrix rather, then you have to choose that scalar quantity as non-zero, right? Now, case 2. That is for lambda is equal to, कौन सी value repeat हो रही थी? Let me see, 1. So for lambda is equal to 1, star becomes, तो ओरिजिनल जो मैट्रिक्स है आपका उसमें डायगोनल एलिमेंट विल बी सब्ट्रैक्टेड बाय 1. So here 1 minus 1 0, 4 minus 1 3, minus 3 minus 1, so 4, right? So let me write these entries now. So here it is 0, minus 6 minus 4 will remain as it is, then 0, 4 minus 3, 1, 3, 2, and this is 0 minus 6 as it is, and then last entry is minus 3 minus 1. So this is minus 4, x, y and z is equal to 0, 0, 0. Quickly solve this system and let me know which eigenvector you are getting. I am giving you 2-3 minutes for this one. Once you have completed the example, unmute yourself and let me know the answer.
Ma'am, 0, minus 3 and 2.
1 minute, huh? 0, minus 3 and 2. Any other solution?
No, ma'am, same. मीन्स इस केस में आपने x की वैल्यू को फिक्स ही कर दिया है एज ए 0. Any other solution? How many of you are getting this as a solution? Please raise your hand. Oh.
The number is still increasing. Okay. ओके इस केस में आपने सॉल्यूशन को फिक्स किया है और सॉल्यूशन में x कोऑर्डिनेट जो है वो 0 ले लिया है. ज्योमेट्रिकली अगर आप देखोगे तो x कोऑर्डिनेट इज 0 मींस योर सॉल्यूशन स्पेस इज रनिंग इन ओनली y-z प्लेन. यहाँ पर ही आपका सॉल्यूशन एग्जिस्ट हो रहा है, ये आपने दिखाया है बाय हैविंग दिस एज अ सॉल्यूशन. ओके, लेट मी कंसीडर द augmented matrix of it and row echelon form of this matrix. Actually, I am simplifying this system. So it is minus 6y minus 4z is equal to 0. 3y plus 2z is equal to 0. 2z is equal to 0 minus 6y minus 4z is equal to 0. Ultimately, by considering the common quantities, this is same as 3y plus 2z is equal to 0, 3y plus 2z is equal to 0, 3y plus 2z is equal to 0 by considering minus 2 common from this one and this one. So all these three equations are same with the coefficient of x as 0. So if I will write the augmented matrix of above system, then what it will be? So it is 0 0 0 3 2 3 2 3 2. So it is equivalent to, I am not dividing first row by 3 over here because I want to make these two rows 0. So R2 is R2 minus R1, R3 is R3 minus R1, and now I will make the first leading one. Okay. So leading one element appearing only in the second column. But first of all, let me know this is row echelon form or not. Is this row echelon form?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Very good. Where leading one appear only in the second column. Right, now we have to choose the scalar quantities of the variables x, y and z. Before going through the process for this one, I have a question that in the previous example, if you remember, for example, for this one, here we have the last row as a 0 0 row and we have chosen the variable z as a scalar quantity. Why? This is the basic question of your first semester. Why?
Ma'am, because nullity was 1.
Nullity is 1, rank is 2, that is fine. But in that case, I am saying that why only z variable is chosen. Can't we choose x? Can't we choose y in that case? Because in the last expression, if you see, it will, by the back substitution, you will have this equation. And this will be satisfied by any of the value of x, y and z. In that case, why only z has been chosen for the scalar quantity? Are you getting my question?
Yes, ma'am.
Because keep in mind, actually this has to be considered in your first semester only. But because if you see, leading one appear for the first column, which is for the variable x. Leading one appear for the second column also, which is for the variable y. Whereas there is no leading one for the third column, which is corresponds to the z variable. Therefore, the scalar quantity has been chosen by the variable z. क्योंकि यहाँ से आप लोगों को जो भी इक्वेशन मिलेगा फ्रॉम द बैक सब्स्टिट्यूशन, सिंस बिकॉज ऑफ दिस टू लीडिंग वन, x and y variable will be depending variable,
on other variable, whereas here z is corresponds to no leading one and therefore it will be the independent variable. Using this notion, now you will tell me in this case which are the independent variable and which are the dependent variable. कौन से वेरिएबल को मुझे स्केलर क्वांटिटी चूज करना चाहिए?
X.
X. What about Z?
No, ma'am.
No. In that case, there must be a leading element of Z. Where is it? अच्छा, leading one element किसके corresponding मिल रहा है आपको? Y के corresponding means Y will be the dependent variable, means other two variable has to be independent one because उसका leading one मिल ही नहीं रहा है आपको. So in that case we have to consider X as some scalar quantity that I will denote with K1 and Z as another scalar quantity that I will denote with K2 and they are in R. Because ये जो leading one है X में तो leading one है ही नहीं, this is corresponds to Y. This cannot be leading one because leading one means it is the first non-zero entry of the row when you are shifting from left to right. फिर दूसरा leading one हमेशा इसके right corner पे होगा, तो there is a no leading one, so only there is a leading one for the variable Y here. So we have to choose other two variable as an independent one and therefore we will choose it as xk1 and k2 for X and Z. Is this point clear to everyone? If yes, please raise your hand. This is the important point. Very good. And that's why I will always advise you that go through the row echelon form. Only then you will have the idea that which element will be independent and which one will be dependent. So in this case, I can write by back substitution. जो फर्स्ट इक्वेशन है वो क्या मिलेगा? y is equal to -2/3 z and again to avoid the fraction I will choose z as 3k2. So in that case this is nothing but -2/3 3k2. So this 3 gets cancelled and this is -2k2, right? So अभी देखो y dependent मिल गया आपको which is depending on z. So therefore I will write therefore capital X is equal to x y z as k1 y आपको मिला -2k2 और z आपको मिला 3k2. अभी ये जो है this matrix is depending on the values of k1 and k2 and if I want to write this as a combination of a scalar matrix तो इसको मैं कैसे लिख सकती हूँ? तो पहले k1 स्केलर मैट्रिक्स अगर मुझे लेना है तो k1 की जहाँ एंट्री है उसके कोएफिशिएंट्स को लिखिए, बाकी के कोएफिशिएंट्स को 0 बना दीजिए जहाँ पर k1 नहीं है. सो हियर k1 कोएफिशिएंट इज 1, सो 1. Other two are depending on k2, so I will put coefficient of k1 as 0 and then I will take k2. So scalar matrix first term जो है that is corresponds to k1 only. So वहाँ पर k2 की जरूरत नहीं है ही नहीं, तो we will put coefficient as 0. यहाँ पर coefficient is -2 and here it is coefficient 3. So if you combine this two, you can see it will be this matrix only, means k1 plus 0 k1, 0 plus -2k2, so -2k2, 0 plus 3k2, that is 3k2. So corresponds to the repeated eigenvalue will have these two eigenvectors. So total we have 3 eigenvectors though the eigenvalue is repeated in nature. मीन्स जहां पर रिपीटेशन मिल रहा है वहां पे करस्पॉन्डिंग इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल्स की वजह से आपको 2 आइगन वेक्टर्स भी मिल रहे हैं, राइट? Okay, now let us observe one thing. If I write the eigenspace of this one corresponds to k1 is equal to k2 is equal to k is equal to 1. ये सारी scalar quantities है. Of course, I forgot to write here. k1 and k2 belongs to r minus 0. तो उनमें से मैं सारे scalar quantity का value अगर 1 ले लेती हूँ तो ये हमें क्या मिलेगा? तो यू कैन सी दिस वन हियर. द फर्स्ट केस वाज 2 minus 1 2, k is equal to 1 लेंगे तो 2 minus 1 2, then we'll have this 1 0 0, that is this one, and then 0 minus 2 and 3, right? तो ये आइगन स्पेस हो जाएगी. Suppose I say this is x1, this is x2 and this is x3. So here if I choose x1 transpose into x2 means this is 2 minus 1 2 into x2, that is 1 0 0. What will be this matrix multiplication? Tell me. Please tell me quickly.
2
What to?
This is 2. And what about this one?
minus 4
Very good. कैसे किया मैट्रिक्स मल्टीप्लिकेशन? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दिस इज ऑफ ऑर्डर 1 क्रॉस 3, दिस इज ऑफ ऑर्डर 3 क्रॉस 1, so resultant matrix will be just 1 cross 1 matrix, that is a number. So 0 into 2, that is 0, minus 1 into minus 2 2, 2 into 3, that is 6, so this one will be 8. मैट्रिक्स मल्टीप्लिकेशन जब रिवाइज करवा रही थी तब आप लोगों को लग रहा था कि मैडम ये क्या कर रहे हो, बट इट इज रिक्वायर्ड हियर, यू आर नॉट एबल टू आंसर दिस वन. ओके फाइन. Right now you just keep in mind that we have taken transpose of one eigenvector and its multiplication with the other one, and we are getting these entries. I will come to this point again after completion of the next example. I will try to come over here and I will let you know why I have considered this part. But from this one, when you are given the repeated eigenvalue, how to take the eigenvalues and eigenvectors calculation, is this clear to everyone? In this, do you have any doubt?
Ma'am, can you explain this eigenspace portion again?
What do you mean by eigenspace, Krish?
Ma'am, this one, the eigenvectors, if we combine.
Set of all eigenvectors.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes or no? So in this case, which are the eigenvectors? Set of all eigenvectors means here we have the case. This is the one case where we have evaluated lambda is equal to 0 के corresponding जो eigenvector मिल रहा था वो ये था, जिसमें k की value suppose मैंने 1 ले ली तो this will become 2 minus 1 and 2, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Then suppose in this case if I consider this is the another eigenvector and this one is also the another eigenvector, if I choose k1 as 1, k2 as also 1, then will it be this set?
Yes, ma'am. Got it.
Got it now? Okay, fine. Yeah. So now let me come to the next example which you have to evaluate it, right? That is, this one is done and this one. So find eigenvalues. I will quickly go through it. And vectors of A is equal to, this is 2 0 1 0 3 0 and it is 1 0 and 2. Quickly find out its characteristic equation and confirm the eigenvalues. Anyone having this characteristic equation?
lambda cube minus 7 lambda square plus 15 lambda minus 9 equal to 0.
Very good. That is the correct one. Actually, it is from this trace of A that you can see 5 plus 2, that is 7. Here if you see M11 means it will be 6. Then when you consider M22, that is corresponds to 4 minus 1, that is it is 3, right? And M33, that is it is 6 minus 0, so it is 15. And when you consider determinant of it, so it is nothing but 2 into 6 minus 3, that is 9. So this will be the equation where you can see, if you see sum of the coefficients of this equation, then it is 0. Therefore, one of the root is 1. So tell me which are the eigenvalues.
1, 3, and 3.
Okay, means in that case you must get this one. So lambda minus 1, lambda minus 3 whole square is equal to 0. That is lambda is equal to 1, 3 and 3. Again you have the nature of the eigenvalues as the repeated eigenvalues, right? Means case 1 will be corresponds to lambda is equal to 1. Case 2 will be corresponds to lambda is equal to 3. Now you will not make a mistake while solving the lambda is equal to 3, in which you must have the cases. It will be separated with the two eigenvectors with the two scalars k1 and k2. Before moving ahead, I forgot to tell you one thing in the previous example. Before I forget, let me tell you. यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हो कि जब आपने ये डिटरमिनेंट फाइंड आउट किया था, यू आर गेटिंग डिटरमिनेंट एज 0. लेट मी चूज अनदर पेन सो दैट, या डिटरमिनेंट यू आर गेटिंग 0. 0 डिटरमिनेंट है मतलब कि ए इन्वर्टिबल नहीं है. एंड इफ यू रिमेंबर द प्रीवियस lectures properties, A is not invertible if 0 is one of the eigenvalue of the given matrix of a square matrix. This is if and only if statement. Means अगर 0 eigenvalue मिलती है तो corresponding matrix will be non-invertible, as well as if matrix is non-invertible then 0 will be one of the eigenvalue. तो ये property यहाँ इस example में satisfy हो रही है. That is the point I want to make clear. Okay, and second thing is, in this case when you have taken the x coordinate as 0 only, so you have solution space as in terms of y and z plane, whereas when this is the solution you can see that it is a combination of x and y. ये vector देखोगे 1 0 0 with the scalar, means this will represented by the entire x axis, and minus 2 and 3 which is corresponds to y and z. So combinedly when you write this one, it is represented by the entire x y z plane. Means यहाँ पर आपने जब x is equal to 0 ले लिया था तो solution space you have restricted as just y and z plane, whereas in this case it is entire x y and z plane, right? Okay, now let us come to the question here. Yeah, so in this case the eigenvalues are repeated. आपके क्लास में नंबर्स कहाँ से शुरू होते हैं? 130, 129, I don't remember actually. 1
97 से स्टार्ट होता है मैम.
97 से स्टार्ट होता है. ओके, 97 टू कहाँ तक जाता है?
140 समथिंग.
143.
143.
143 तक जाता है. ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम. 97 टू 120 वाले जितने भी स्टूडेंट्स हैं वो लैम्बडा इज इक्वल टू 1 के करस्पॉन्डिंग आइगन वेक्टर फाइंड आउट करेंगे, एंड 120 टू 143 वाले स्टूडेंट्स लैम्बडा इज इक्वल टू 3 के करस्पॉन्डिंग आइगन वेक्टर फाइंड आउट करेंगे. क्विकली फाइंड इट आउट एंड लेट मी नो द आंसर. जल्दी कंप्यूट कीजिए. जिनको भी आंसर मिल जाता है, प्लीज अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ एंड लेट मी नो द आंसर. Yes.
-1, 0, 1.
-1, 0, 1 corresponds to lambda is equal to 1, no?
Yes.
Yes. What about lambda is equal to 3? Those who have completed for lambda is equal to 1, they can go for lambda is equal to 3 and vice versa. Yes, anyone? अगर साइमल्टेनियस इक्वेशन से नहीं होता है देन गो फॉर द ऑगमेंटेड मैट्रिक्स, तो आपको कभी कंफ्यूजन नहीं होगा.
मैम
यस.
0 1 and 0 1 0.
0 1
0.
0 K1 K2 कुछ भी.
मैम मल्टीप्लाई बाय k1
K1
प्लस
plus K2
k2 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय -1
1
0
0.
1.
very good. -1 0 1. Are you sure that you are getting -1?
No, I was getting 1 0 1.
Please check the entries.
So ma'am, I am getting 101.
101. This is the correct one. -1 was the incorrect. Okay, so we have now 3 eigenvectors corresponding to lambda is equal to 1 3 3, right? ये इसको अगर आप रो इक्वलेंट फॉर्म में भी कन्वर्ट करना चाहोगे तो आई एम डायरेक्टली अप्लाइंग हियर. मैं लिख नहीं रही हूँ स्टेप, सीधा आपको दिखा दे रही हूँ कि यहाँ पे मैं -1 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दूंगी पहली रो को, फिर R2 और R3 को इंटरचेंज कर दूंगी, तो it will be this one because zeroth row will be at the bottom of the matrix. So here reason is R1 is multiplied with -1, right? And R2 and R3 are interchanged. After that, I will perform the operation, that is on R2, that is R2 minus R1. So this is now in row echelon form, and now you can judge which element I will take as the independent variable. Tell me. Y and Z, because leading one is appearing only for the first column. So let Y is equal to K1 and Z is equal to K2. So while solving this one, you will have X is equal to, since this is -1, so Z, so this is same as K2. So when you write this in terms of capital X is equal to, let me write the entire thing because I have almost written everything. So K2, K1, K2. So when you split this one, if I write K1, then it is just 0 1 0, and if I write K2, then coefficient is 1 0 1. So now you can see there is no negative sign, and K1 and K2 belongs to R minus 0. Fine. So now if I write the eigenspace, that is set of all eigenvectors corresponding to K1, K2, K as 1, then what it will be? So it will be nothing but, let us see, K is equal to, lambda is equal to 1 के लिए -1 0 1 मिला था, right? So I will write it over here, -1 0 1. Second one, by choosing K1 1, so 0 1 0, and here it is 1 0 1. Let me call this as x1, x2 and x3. Now if I choose this one, then -1 0 1 0 1 0, what it will be? Calculate it and let me know. जल्दी बताइए.
0 and 1.
0, यहाँ पर क्या होगा?
1.
श्योर?
R 0.
0.
0.
0.
-1 है, डोंट फॉरगेट. सो अगर मैं x2 ट्रांसपोज ले लेती हूँ और x2 ट्रांसपोज इज 0 1 0 रो वाइज एंड x3 is 1 0 1. What is this multiplication?
0.
0.
0. What about this one?
0.
0. In general, if you choose any combination of these three eigenvectors, you will always get this product as 0. Why? Why? Because these are the eigenvectors corresponding to the repeated eigenvalues of a symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix will be always of the form this one. Let me rewrite C. Diagonal elements A, B, C कोई भी हो सकता है, but cross diagonal elements आप देखोगे, they will be always same. This is the nature of the symmetric matrix. So here you can see this is symmetric matrix. Even if you consider the transpose, you will get the same matrix. So here we have a symmetric matrix whose eigenvalues are repeated in nature, and that is the proved result that its eigenvectors are always mutually perpendicular. And we have seen the definition of orthogonal matrix, that square matrix is said to be orthogonal if x transpose into x is a zero matrix. Here we have considered two different vectors, xi and xj. I and j are running from 1 to 3. Then all of them will give you zero matrix because this is a symmetric matrix. Whereas in the previous example, this we are getting as 2 and 8, which are not 0 because the given matrix was not the symmetric matrix. This one. So this is the beautiful observation or beautiful property of the symmetric matrix, that symmetric matrix के eigenvectors जब भी आप ले लोगे, that they will be always mutually perpendicular to each other, right? So that is what the special types of matrices eigenvectors properties. It has many applications in your field as well as electrical, mechanical, all this engineering field. I will share PDF file to you in which how Google is giving the rank to the pages in which they are using this eigenvectors and eigenvalues. Go through that stuff because they consider some of the languages of your field, that is computer oriented languages they have used. So I might be not able to understand it, but you would be able to understand it because you have gone through this kind of subjects, right? Or you will go through this kind of subject. So I will share that file to you in which the applications of this where these eigenvalues and eigenvectors are actually used. So that is what the beauty of the mathematics, you can say, right? So now with this note, if you don't have a doubt in this eigenvalues and eigenvectors topic, you can leave this meeting. Bye, take care.
Ma'am.
Yes, Shashank.
No, ma'am, I don't have doubt.
Yeah, fine.